guys, welcome back to my channel. I posted a question recently on my Facebook page and got an overwhelming response of people asking me to do a tutorial of how to perfect a winged liner and how to apply false lashes. There's a lot of different tutorials out there, so I wanted to make sure and focus this on something I've noticed over the years in teaching my clients how to apply their lashes. I've noticed a lot of the same mistakes that people make when applying winged liners. So I'm going to approach this video the same way. If someone is out there looking for a video that's going to really go over what they may be doing wrong, as opposed to only showing you how I personally apply my lashes. Sometimes it's the littlest thing that you just never thought of that would make a difference with these things. So I'm going to go over all of that with the do's and don'ts and then jump right to the tutorial. So let's go ahead and jump into the do's and the don'ts. Don't lean into a bathroom mirror. When it comes to lashes, you have to be able to see what you're doing. Most people stand 2 to 3 feet from a bathroom mirror while they're working, and they're usually looking at it from a distance. In order to work on the eyes, if you lean over into a mirror, your only other option at that point is to squint and turn your head in a way that's gonna make your eye shape change, because your eye will gather up and it's gonna completely alter the shape of your eye. Which takes us to our next don't. Don't squint. When you're applying lashes, you can't squint your eye and expect something that is a certain length to go onto a space that is drawn together by squinting, and then when you open the eye, stay in place. You have to be able to see correctly, and the only way to see the eye correctly when putting on lashes is to look down into a mirror. So you want to make sure that you either have a mirror on your countertop that you can swivel and turn where you can look down into it, or you want to hold something in your hand so you can look down into that mirror to apply your lash. Don't just use your fingers. Not everyone needs a lash tool, but if you're really struggling with lashes and feel like you can't ever get them right, this can really help. You can also just try tweezers. Tweezers are a little bit more difficult than a lash tool. This one is actually from Eyelure, and it came with some of the lashes that I purchased recently. I'll include a link below to some brands that actually include a lash tool. You don't always have to spend a lot of money to get something that's gonna help to make your process easier. Don't forget to curl your lashes. If you have really straight lashes, you always want to make sure and curl them ahead of time before you start your whole process for applying the lashes. You also want to make sure to put a tiny little bit of mascara on before you put your lashes on so that your natural lashes will blend into your falsies. Don't leave a space between your false lashes and your real ones. But if you're just doing a strip of false lashes, you're gonna wanna make sure that you've got it right down on top of your natural lashes and that there's not a space between the two. Don't leave a space under your lashes. You always want to make sure and line the waterline of your eye if you're going to be applying false lashes so that you don't have all of this density right here on the lash line itself and then have this fleshy area exposed underneath. Don't get really dramatic lashes. If you feel like your skill level with applying lashes is just not happening, the worst thing you can do is get a really dramatic pair of lashes. What you want to do is actually start with something very subtle, very soft, and I always recommend using something with an invisible band. A lot of the mistakes you may make are much more forgivable whenever you can't see the actual line at the base of the lashes. Something with an invisible band that's much more lightweight is going to be a lot more forgiving for your technique flaws in the beginning whenever you're really mastering this technique. Once you feel like you've mastered lashes, move on up and go as dramatic as I'm wearing. Go for it. But until then, until you really feel comfortable with it, start soft and work your way up. Don't rush. Trying lashes is not something you want to try 5 minutes before you leave for an event. You want to really give yourself a little bit of leeway in your time frame before you get ready. This way, if you make mistakes, if you have to remove a lash, reapply liner, reapply the lash, it's okay, it's not a big deal. This is not something you want to try to just throw into your routine with the same amount of time that you would normally spend putting on your makeup. Don't forget to trim your lashes. Lashes are not created equal. They are all different widths and they fit eye shapes differently. They are meant to be customized and trimmed. So you want to measure the lashes first on your eye, guesstimate about how much needs to be removed, trim off a little bit of the band, and then customize the lash to fit your personal eye shape. Don't just try it once. Just because you wore a pair of lashes once and you hated the way that it felt and you didn't like the way that it looked, don't give up if you really feel like you'd like to wear them again. This is something that it takes a little while to figure out what styles are gonna be best for you, what feel is best, what brand is best, what glue is best. All of these things are things that take a little bit of time if it doesn't come naturally to you. I'd always suggest practicing this a couple of times and then just wearing it around the house to make sure that you know that you're comfortable in it. All lashes are gonna feel a little bit weird when you first put them on, and they may even feel a little bit heavy throughout the evening. I know there's been some nights where I absolutely love how they look in pictures, but I can't wait to get home and take them off. So just know that this is something that everyone deals with from time to time. You have to figure out which ones work best for you, and don't give up on it just because it didn't go right one or two times. Now let's begin with the actual application and the tutorial for how to apply false lashes. As you can see, I've already completed my eyeshadow and the eyeliner on top of my lashes. So I'm going in here now with a black waterproof pencil and completely lining the waterline of my lashes underneath my actual lash line. Now I'm gonna go in with mascara and define my natural lashes and add some color to the lashes so that they'll blend better with the falsies. As you can see, my lashes are already curled. So I'm gonna go right into applying the falsies, and I'm using the Lilly Lashes in Style Miami. I'm removing the lash form from the box, and here you can see I'm bending back that form so I can pull the lashes right from the center away from the lash form. It's very important that you don't remove that curve in the lash by pulling the lash from left to right off of the form to begin with. Now what we want to do is make sure that we measure on the eye without any glue on the lashes. I'm just kind of getting an idea of how much I need to remove from the lash, and then I'm going to trim the excess off. I'm going to start in the inside of the lash. That way I'm pulling off any excess there that won't actually disturb the integrity of the look of the lash. And now we're going to apply some glue. This is the Duo Lash Glue. This goes on white and dries clear. And there's also a version that goes on in a gray shade and dries down to a shiny black finish. I'm going to apply this using a lash tool. You can use a Q-tip. I sometimes use the end of a brush. Anything that you have around that can apply it to the band of the lash. And then you're going to wait. This is probably the most important part of the whole process if you struggle with this. You have to wait about 45 seconds for the lash glue to get a little bit tacky or sticky before you apply it. Now this glue, it actually goes on clear, and you can actually apply it directly from the brush that it comes with. It dries a little bit quicker, so you do have to work faster, but you also don't have to wait as long for it to actually begin to get that stickiness. You want to start by applying the lash right to the middle of the eye, and then work the lash out from there, and using your fingers, just kind of use this to get it in position. I sometimes have to lift up, sometimes I have to push down. Just work it around until you get it right down to your lash root. And if it doesn't look great, take them off, start again, press them on, however you need to work with it to get it on there where it looks the most natural right at the base of your lashes. Now I'm going in with a little bit of additional eyeliner, and sometimes I use a dark powder eyeshadow just to blend out that glue line and fine tune my liner to help the lashes blend into the line so that you don't see right where they stop. And that's it. That is how you apply false lashes. Stay tuned because this smoked out winged liner is going to be coming in a follow-up video along with 2 additional winged liner techniques. All right, guys, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I really hope this helps you to feel more comfortable when you're applying lashes. If it's your first time applying lashes, good luck. I'm excited for you. They're a lot of fun. And be sure to leave me a comment below and let me know if you have any additional questions. Tell me what lashes you like to use. Tell me which ones you've hated. Tell me what glue works best for you. I would love to get some feedback from you guys. Also, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. I would love to see you back soon, so don't forget to subscribe. Have a good one.